Welcome to the Voices by Us, where we explore the beauty and meaning behind human creativity. Today's theme is art as a tool of healing and expression. How can art help us process emotions, tell our stories, and find peace in difficult times? Let's dive in with our special guest of today. Welcome, Le General. We often know you as Le General. Can you describe yourself in few words?
Thank you for having me. I'm the Omar Restore, artistically known as Le General. I'm a photographer, filmmaker, and new author who believes that art is not just creativity, but it's a way to communicate to the soul or to communicate what is from the soul.
Thank you very much. I would like you to tell us from what art do you personally use for your self-expression? What form of art do you use for self-expression?
Okay, I don't have a specific art I use for self-expression. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a new author, meaning that sometimes I write to self-express, but most times I photograph because photography communicates what words can't communicate. Yes. Same for visuals like video. There are some videos you watch that don't have sound, but they communicate to you. They communicate to your soul because you can relate to what is happening
with the image that you see
without words.
That's right.
So yeah, I will go for everything I do as a form of art. I use it to communicate to myself.
Okay, this is beautiful. Not just having one art, but many. Okay. So how did your journey with this begin?
Okay. My journey with visual arts.
Yes, that's what.
It began from, I would say drawing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was passionate.
About
Let's say 2015. I was so much passionate about anything craft, anything representing something without, as I will say again, without talking. But like someone can just look and they can easily communicate. And with time, I came to discover mobile phones. That okay, they have cameras. Instead of drawing, you can take pictures, you can take videos that can still communicate. Then, funny enough, I put drawing aside and dived into photography. First, I was not into video. Okay. Photography first. I did mobile photography for like 3 to 4 years before ever entering into the professional world of photography itself and video. Then for writing, yeah, same thing. I was always writing poems. I wrote my first poem in 2017. People were like, hey man, you write well, this, that. I didn't really look at it like that. But I noticed something. Each time someone will read something I write, there's always one person, even in 50, like, man, you don't know how this thing has. So I was gradually discovering that, okay, there's something in me that I can still use without talking, that people can relate to. So yeah, it's more like me being the voice for the voiceless, me inclusive. There are things I will not want to say, but that when I write, people will read and they'll communicate. So that's how I began the whole thing. And today I'm a new author. Like I released my first book on October 29th.
That's beautiful. I'd like to come across that. Okay, with you writing, did it speak to you first, or what inspired you to come out with that? Because it could be that you were doing it for the audience, that's for the people out there. How did it speak to you personally before being the voice to the people out there?
Interesting. Well, I like this question because the truth about me writing, I want to use the book I wrote as a key point. Okay, this book was birthed from grief. Okay. Yeah, I started writing this book when I lost my mom, like 2 months after she passed. I had a lot of thoughts. Like I had a lot of things I wanted to say. There was nobody to sit and listen and talk. There are days I'll be in my room. I'll talk to myself for 3 hours. Not talking to myself, but I'm talking. I'm like, no, this should not have happened. If she was, this is. And then sometime after, I think around October 31st last year, I started drafting stuff. Instead of talking to myself and crying and shouting every time I have a thought, I assembled. Now, all my thoughts were directed towards her life
Okay.
because she lived a life, I would dare say, very exemplary. Like, I would advise every person to follow. God-fearing. Like, she was, I don't want to say perfect,
Yeah.
but yeah, she was close to perfect. So I was like, okay, each time I'll write, I'll feel like something is going off, like some part of that pain is leaving my body.
You're feeling relieved.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, what if I have to share this? The truth is, writing this book was not to share with people. I was writing a piece for myself. But when I shared the scrap, let me call it like that, the rough version of it, with 2-3 people and they related, I was like, no, I don't have to keep this to myself. I have to release it. But writing, I noticed that I was healing. It was helping me to go through, process this pain that I was feeling, because it was a very hard one.
I can imagine. That's really an easy way to express self, because many a times talking alone, you still feel like there is nobody listening.
Yeah.
So putting it down and someone can relate to that writing speaks a lot. And how do you think that art can be a voice for those who feel unheard in the society? Just like, yes, it came to a point where I felt like, oh, talking to myself will not. So this art, how can it be a voice to the voiceless in the society?
To the voiceless, how can it be?
Yeah.
Is it a voice for or a voice to?
Okay, how do you think that art can be a voice for those who feel voiceless in the society?
Okay. Expression.
Okay.
Art is expression. Art communicates, as I said, art communicates what words cannot carry. Let me take an example. You meet someone, she tells you, I'm not photogenic. I don't feel like I can pose in front of the camera. It's not like you're convincing her. You try to make her try it. You try to make her see another version of herself. And at the end, when she sees the end product, not even the end product, when I say end product, it's already with editing and stuff. When you show her the pictures just there,
Like,
you see her cry, and you don't understand why she's crying. She'll be like, I never knew I could have, I never knew this version of me. It's, wait, is this me? And she's crying. You're like, why you? She's like, you cannot understand. She's thanking you. You are
for believing in how
you get. But now you have brought out a bigger version of this person through art. You just had the person pose to prove to this person that you can do this thing, or you must not say it. People are going through pain and they're like, no man, I'm fine. But then you tell them, come sit down, pose. When you take a picture of them and you should say, look at you. This is who you are at this time, but you feel like you're okay. You tell this person smile and they give you a fake smile. The moment they realize it's a fake smile, they're like, oh, now they accept that they are going through grief, they are going through pain. You're helping them process. You're bringing out that voice in them.
And it's visible even without them saying
it. Yeah, but they don't believe it until someone can make them see it.
Oh, that's really, really, really inspiring, because I think for one, art writing, it's a way of voicing out the inner pain.
Yeah.
Yes. And just not believing in oneself, like, I can do this thing. I feel like, no, it's just hidden and let me just pour it out. But it's useful. Yeah. For example, with your write-up that you've come out with, it's going to be healing to many souls out there. And that's not what you thought could happen.
Actually, from the beginning.
You thought it was healing to you.
Exactly.
It's going to spread out. So if you could create one art project that would help the world heal, what would it look like?
An art project that will help the world heal. Well, when we talk of healing, people go through diverse pain, grief. A lot of people go through a lot of things that need healing. So I can't really say I'll create a masterpiece that will heal the world first, because I don't have the mastery of everything people go through. I've not gone through everything people have gone through. But the best thing I think I could create that could help heal the world, I would say I'll create something like a mirror.
Okay.
That will help people see the best version of themselves, even in their worst moments. Like even in grief, this object or this book or this mirror, the moment you stand in front of it, it helps you face who you are.
Who you are.
Really, not what you're going through.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what has art taught you about being human?
Way. Help me. Oh. This is question. Like it hits.
From a
We
point
meet,
of
we meet
reality.
a variety of people out there on a daily basis. Meet different characters. Meet the hard version of humans, the soft version, the timid. Truth be told, arts will humble you.
Actually.
The moment you think you have seen it all, you keep on seeing. So what I know or what I've learned about being a human through art is that be you. Each time you're about creating, be it in a moment where you're about creating for someone or for yourself. Because even the moment when you sit in the house and you decide to read a book, you're trying to build a version of you through that book.
That's true.
Face the truth. That's what I've learned from arts. Face the truth. If you have someone in front of you that is a hard person, accept that this person is hard.
And deal with
Then
it.
deal with that hard version of that person.
Exactly.
Don't try to transform the person to a soft person because you're used to being with soft
softer
people.
people.
No. Face the truth in front of you. So as a human, that's the most
Art has taught you to be real.
Yeah.
Like, be yourself. Okay, I would like us to do a little game.
Oh.
I'll toss the coin, and the side with the figure will tell us question 1, and the other side will tell us question 2. So when you toss, the side which chooses, you are going to choose the question, read it, and then you answer.
I read it myself.
I can read for you.
So you said what side? The side with the figure.
Yes.
It stands for 1.
For yes, the first question,
And the other side
for the second question.
So what do? I toast and leave on the table, or
you toast and then falls on the table, and then we go through with the question.
oh. All right.
Okay, that's question 1. Question 1 says, what is the most creative thing you've ever done that speaks?
The most creative thing. Wow. That question. So far, I would say I've gone for two pieces. The first piece was an award-winning piece I did, a picture for the Aqua Festival 2021 or 2022. I don't know why the date is skipping my mind. So they gave us a theme. It was hair. And people, like other creatives, went around filming afro, dreadlock. I went for a lady with no hair, bad hair. And it's crazy how I went for that, but it was the piece that won the prize because of maybe the message that accompanied the image.
That's true.
Okay. Then the second is my most recent piece, the book. It's titled When Heaven Stole the Rose. And so far, I've had a lot of reviews from it than ever.
It has been very, very, very outstanding to you.
Yeah.
Just like the first piece that talks about the bar. That's art to me, like something that what you cannot even imagine.
Yeah.
At the point of it just comes to you and you're like, wow, that's something that everybody around there could not think of.
Actually.
But it came to them in a blue.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that little exercise. I would like to ask that, how do you tap into your emotions and experience when creating art? How do you engage with emotions? Yes, when you're creating art.
Okay. I think it's kind of going back to what I already mentioned. Anytime I create, be it a sad piece, a happy piece, what I go for real emotions. I go for truth. Because I believe that if I want to appreciate an art, let's say something that is not even mine, I have to try to understand the creative's mind. What was this creative trying to give out through this space? if I can go deep down and connect with a deeper emotion from that piece, then I will connect to it. So each time I want to create, before I create for you, I create for myself. A lot of times it has happened that someone will come up with something and you want us to shoot, no matter what. And the moment I look at it, I'm like, bro, I don't know, but I can't really relate to this. I don't really, what is the message behind this piece? When they explain, I'm like, okay, yeah, what you're saying is good. I don't know, do you believe I can bring in something? If they say yes, I share with them, okay, if you take it from this other angle. Why? Because when I look at it, I look for that deep emotion. I don't see it. Especially if it's a creative piece and you're trying to pass on, exactly. I'll be like, no, something is lacking. How do we spice this up? So I always make sure that there's truth in it, there's reality in it, such that everybody can face it.
That's true.
So
that at the view of it, you can read the message behind it.
Actually,
just don't have a view and then you're like, I'm just seeing a script, I'm just seeing a picture, but there should be a message, especially from the writer's point of view.
Actually, be the writer, be the photographer, and make sure your soul is spoken out and it can communicate to a soul. Because for me, art is the language of the soul. That's it's a soul-to-soul thing. It's not just about capturing or just writing. No. It should be able to leave my soul and connect with your soul.
Okay. So I wish to ask, are you sometimes pushed to do these things, or does it just come? For example, you might just step out and then your experience during the day, you just want to be creative, or do you plan on being creative?
I don't plan. Okay. I'm a spontaneous creative. I can sit somewhere, something happens. From there, I have a story to tell. I have a picture to shoot. I have a lot to come out from there. Quick example, we had a pre-recording in church, and before the pre-recording, rain started falling, like serious rain. And then I saw kids running in the rain from school. I just saw some things happening. Before you knew it, my phone was out. I recorded this guy selling kosami to truck. He was running under the rain, pushing the stuff. Recorded water splashing, but like full gutters with water splashing over, people skipping over water, cars, people trying to rush into cars. I just made a random video, posted on TikTok, and that was it. People were like, "Oh wow, nice, interesting." I just put the intro. A rainy day, a rainy evening in Yaoundé. I was on one spot, just taking different shots, cut them, build a story from there. And so creativity for me is not something you must plan. It's possible to plan, but it's not something you must plan. As a creative, you always have to be alert. Yeah, I read a story of a creative who recorded a life accident scene, accidentally too. He was just recording and then he succeeded to tape live accident like in front of him. Just because of the spontaneous, it's not like he had planned to shoot an accident scene, but now he has a footage of an accident.
That's beautiful, and really that's art, just being available at any time to do this work. Okay, what's one piece of art that changed your life? Maybe it could come from some other person. There should be a particular piece of art that changed your life, changed your view about life, art itself in general. Yes, what could that be?
I don't know if it's a drawing or it. Well, I saw an image somewhere. I can't tell if it was graphics or 3D or whatever. The image showed a man who has spears in his back. Like he has received like 10 to 15 spears. He's showing out blood. And then he's giving out his heart to someone who has one spear. I don't know if you catch the image. So let me make it visual. It will not happen though. It's an how will I say?
It's just
illusion.
Yes.
You get stabbed on the back. I have 10, same like you have a knife in your back. I have 10. But at that same point, I'm ready to give out my heart, or let me just say blood, to you who has just a stab. Like you should be thinking of, no, it's just me. Let me give out. But me instead, I'm giving out. Okay, why did this change my mind or change a lot of things about me? It birthed another version of sacrifice in my heart. Like no matter how low I am, I'm always ready to give. Giving in any sense, listening ear, financially, helping someone emotionally, helping someone creative. Like there are days I don't feel like creating, but if a fellow creative gets to me and like, man, I'm having issues with this stuff, I will forget I was down. Especially if it's something I know, I'm already up. If you're close to me, I come to you. If you're far, we get on a phone call or on a video call and they're ready to do the stuff.
Exactly.
So it just shifted my mind. From that day, I'm always available, like always available to sacrifice, to serve, just to make sure that, okay, there's nothing lacking. Yeah, there's no low moment for me like that. I'll process low moments, but even in my low moments, I'll give up.
You're willing to do it.
So I don't know how people communicate with that, but that's what I got from that image: sacrifice, selflessness.
That's beautiful. And I think with so many arts out there, people can read from it and then it change who they are. It changed their perspective about creatives. Because the person behind any creative, for example, the person doing this has a picture of giving it beauty. So I don't think someone can see this and then see destruction or stuff. So there is always a message at the back of every person's mind, and it's more beautiful when this message that you're passing across has been read in the same way. Thank you very much for your.
Thank you too. Well, to everyone watching, fellow creatives, even if you are not a creative, I'll tell you to just start. Why? Like, just start. Don't judge, because a lot of people don't do things because they judge. Am I really worth it? Can I really? What will people say? What? Forget about what people think. Just do it.
Do it.
Let what is in you find its way out.
That's true.
For myself, art has really done a lot to me. Art has helped me heal. Art has helped me meet a lot of people, share a lot of testimonies, because I always have a lot to say. I always have a lot to share. And let me say that I met Christ through art.
True art. Wow.
Yeah, because I'd given my life to Christ, yes, but there was always some fumbling, some one or two, until I met fellow creatives who were God-fearing. Like today, I'm at GRACZLENZ studio, sharing with people. He's one of the people I met in the art domain. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. It means you must not, because the idea people have of art is you must be a drug addict to have inspiration. You must smoke, you must drink, you must. I met people who don't drink and they create awesome pieces. And I'm like, yeah, I can be same. So, like my full determination, or my full, how will I say it? I gave my heart fully to Christ because of fellow creatives I met who were God-fearing. Like, they were not doing the one leg in, one leg out.
And you saw the possibility.
And I saw the possibility of creating without smoking weed. Trust me, that's the best healing I've had in my whole life.
It was real.
I was in chains. Yes. I had to face that truth, like, man, you must not, this thing, or you won't be fine thing.
Came out.
Forget about the fact that people tell you, no, like, please, just do it. Just write, pen it down, even if you don't know where it's going to. One day, it will get to the right place where it has to be. It will get out there. Even if it doesn't get out there, people around you can hear from it.
That's true.
So thank you for having me, and hopefully we'll have more together.
Thank you very much. Okay. Le General, thank you very much. We are very grateful to have you, and we hope and wish that your story, just this, could leave a message out there to many. And just like he said, he has a piece out there, and would like us to go through it. It could be healing to some of us. Yes, and so heal. There are many things that can cause you to heal. Heal. Don't keep it within you. Yes.
Just talk. Share with people.
Exactly. If you cannot talk, like we said, write it down. Paint it out. And like he said, he does photos of people with hidden pain and that they cannot see. So that's another means. Go to a studio. Ask for a shoot. Bring out that pain. It's going to help. So thank you very much. This has been a lesson to me, and I hope it's going to be a great lesson to many out there. Hoping to see you in some other time.
Sure. Thank you.
Ciao.